everybody. My name is Shawn Jackson, and this is my wife.
Bertha Jackson.
And we here today to do this video to set the record straight about Vann, what's his name? Andre Vann. We want to set some things straight about him because we have found out a lot of things that don't really make no sense. And it's just unbelievable, put it that way, to some of the things that he's doing right now. And the reason why we want to make sure that people really watch out for this guy, because he's more than what he pretended to be. Even when he came here to record, he's out. You know, we done found out through people through all across the country, this dude is doing things that's unbelievable. So we want to set the record straight about him, and especially with me. And to redeem my name, because I don't want my name out there on nothing that's wrong or crooked or anything like that, because I'm not like that. I'm not into doing anything wrong to anybody for money reasons or to get ahead in life. You know, I feel you got to work for what you got to have still today, and you can't be out here lying and cheating to people about certain things just to get ahead for yourself, because being selfish like that is a horrible thing. So that's why we're here today, to get this straight. Well, I met Andre Vann through a family cousin of mine. He was supposed to come here, from what my cousin say, with him, because we was talking about doing a recording project. And before my cousin, my cousin got here, Vann jumped on a plane, came here, and come to find out, he must have been trying to find us, you know, about us on YouTube, anything like that, or whatever, for whatever he's trying to do.
He did a background check on us.
As he said.
Looking on the computer, trying to figure out about our family and what was going on. And then he had one of his family members contact us. And he got here quick.
Very quick. Too quick. It was the first time we ever met him. And I noticed on some of the things he have been saying and telling everybody, like he been knowing me for years. I've met Vann in February for the first time of this year, 2016. So that's already terrible for him to tell people that, you know, he been knowing me for years when you just met me just a couple of months ago, you know. But that was part of his, how would I say it? I don't know if it was his part of, I should say, scheme, or his whatever he was trying to do.
He was trying to redeem himself so he wouldn't get in as much trouble as he's already in.
And continue to be in, right as we talk today, finding out a lot of things from people through Texas, all through the states, about this young man and the things that he's doing today. We're doing this right now because we want people to look out for this guy, because he's doing things, especially, it's like he's doing things now that I recently heard and had never heard of, that there's proof, that I got proof of him doing things now that's unbelievable. And I'm trying to figure out, why is he doing this? Because this don't really make no sense. Why would you even do this when you got a chance to be somebody if you just be yourself? So I'm not really understanding him right now, and why he didn't, the things he have done. And he kind of explained to me some of the things that went on in the past, back 5 or 6 years ago. And I asked him, I say, well, did they do any contracts with you, dude? And he told me, I think he told me they didn't really do a contract. And I was like, well, if they didn't do a contract, then, you know, legally, I don't know if somebody could do something about that. And I had asked him, did you really do that? He told me no. So that put a, you know, for him to say no, the way you even said no, kind of like put a little thing in my head. But I wanted to make sure, because I knew this was going to come up. Because if you're lying, you keep lying, you're going to soon get caught. I don't even understand why you study lying the way you lie. You're going to get caught. Because then you got to lie after lie after lie. And so pretty soon you forget even the lies you done told. Well, we want to make sure the people that's trying to get into this music business, if you run into this cat, right now, from what I see, you running into the wrong brother to try to get whatever you need to get done, because he's not
who he is. If you're trying to get into the music business, the modeling business,
don't mess with him right now.
The reality shows,
don't mess with him.
anything. If he's asking you for money to do this,
Please
then it's
don't
not
do
meant
it.
for you to be in this.
That's
He
right.
just need money to put in his pocket.
That's right, because if he's doing this to people, especially for me to see this stuff recently, you in the wrong business, my brother, because you hurting people. You taking things from people. You shouldn't be doing this to people. Nobody. Period. It's not right. So you gonna reap what you sow. You should have known that sooner or later you gonna have to reap what you sow from what you're doing. Why are you doing it? Because you can't get famous from doing this and doing people dirty. Because people man, you can't even get on stage if you're doing dirty stuff like this. Somebody gonna take you out for even doing something like this to somebody's family. Man, you making it like you're a target to be hurt doing this. I don't know why you're doing this if you're doing this. You shouldn't be doing this, and we're gonna really find out because you do have a court date coming up about what you done. And we're gonna definitely find out.
And we got too many messages in our inboxes telling us what you done did and what you done showed them and how you done put my husband's name up
And out there
and
like
using
that.
it for what is it?
Well, he's trying to use that for credibility
Yeah,
to
for
let people know that
credibility.
he's
You're not working with the Jackson.
No.
You are not working with Shawn Jackson.
not no more. Not
You
what you
do
got
not-
this going on. No, you can't have it.
You will not get nothing from us. You do not have a second coming album coming out.
No, I didn't. From what I heard, he told me that Jermaine gave him that name. My cousin, Jermaine Jackson. He said he gave him that name. I forgot the reason why he told me he gave him that name, but I didn't give him that name. I didn't even know the man until February. That's the first time I ever met the man in February of this year, 2016. Oh, what I want to adopt him for? I got 3 kids. I don't need
We
any
got
more
3
kids.
grown kids that's got common sense.
Yeah, they the one who kind of like. My kids are the one who kind of like explained to us what he was doing because my kids is more on the computer than I am. I'm not really on the computer at all. The only time I get on the computer is when it's running software, music software and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't even mess with the computer. I really don't get on there to look at a lot of stuff what's going on. That's why I'm doing this today because I've been looking on there. And as I've been looking and as people been sending stuff in and I've been finding out what's really going on with him, it's shocking to me because you know, I figure if you went and got incarcerated for something you already done one time, and they tell you not to do it in court the second time, but when you get out and you start doing the same thing, those same patterns and the same thing you're doing, obviously you should know, man, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble because people gonna call and talk about what you're doing, and that's just the thing of the day. Last week, I didn't know what was going on when he was gone because he'd been going away from here for almost 2 or 3 months now. 2 months, and he took off from here real fast. Once he got what he was trying to get out of whatever with this album, he took off. No, I think he took off thinking that long as he got the music, got me on what was that? YouTube and stuff. Got me showing my family on YouTube and talking about it. I guess he figured that's all he needed to have to go out to do what he needed to do as or whatever type of business he's doing.
Himself.
But
he done messed up in the music industry with big time people.
Yeah, and it's like I don't understand why he even doing this. This really don't make no sense. I don't understand why why would you even come here if you know you wasn't even planning on doing what you say you're gonna do in the first place?
And then my thing is, why would you come to Shawn Jackson if you claim that you can to Levert?
Yeah, because some woman pretending, I don't know
to
if
be his mother or his mother, he's kin to Michael Vick, so he say Gerald Levert.
Yeah, somebody like that.
He's kin to them.
Yeah, you tell that.
This is it. When we met him, he claimed he was Jermaine's son, which I knew it was a lie, but it didn't matter, but it was coming out. He claimed he was Jermaine's son, and then as the time went on, he said he didn't know who his mother was.
Or, well, really, he said.
He said, really, I don't know who my mother is. I'm a love child from Jermaine and Whitney Houston. And I looked, and I was like, wow.
And I told him, man, you got to find another story because I know for a fact that you're not Jermaine's son. I've been telling him this for the longest, you know. And he tell me, well, he's like a father figure. That's fine, but you're not his son, man. That's what I'm trying to get him to understand. And just like even his talent, now he do have a little talent so far as I'm about writing. I ain't saying singing because I ain't heard all this singing like I really need to hear it, because when we was in the studio, I was doing all the music. He'll come in there and try to proof sing some of the material that we was working on. And some of it was sounding, you know, for the idea was sounding pretty good. It sounded pretty good. You know? But the thing is, for the full song, he never finished a full song here recorded. Cause that wasn't, he's making me think from what I see and what's going on right now, that wasn't his plan to do that. You know, he was just being slick and what, you know, how he do. This is why we own it, because he's doing a lot of things that's unbelievable. The cat is just unbelievable. That's all I can tell you. But for adoption and all that, no, I didn't adopt him. I wouldn't adopt him. What would I want to adopt him for?
And we all know that Whitney Houston did not have a child named Andre L. Vann. Kimberly Vann had a child named Andre L. Vann.
And there's going to be a lot more to this, y'all. And we're going to be doing a lot more YouTube videos on this, because now we finding out what's really going on with him. And like I say, he shouldn't even be doing this. Why are you doing this, man? You got enough already. You got writing skills. You know, you're doing you're doing things that could be good and right for you. But
it's because he never finished school.
Well, I mean,
and he never bothered to get the
business, the real business to even do what you got to do.
Yeah,
he
that's
true.
He's so musically inclined.
Right.
He didn't go to school. If he finished high school, from what I understand, he didn't. But if he go to school and learning how to do things the correct way and quit lying and be honest with yourself. You and Andre Vann.
Yeah, just be yourself.
You. That's all I want you to do is be you.
You ain't got to do all that. Looking like Jermaine and wearing Michael Jackson.
And the only reason you look like Jermaine is because he wears those glasses.
And it's the hair.
Well, he take that magic glue out of his hair and he'll be normal.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought that was special grease. Let me get to the next question, though.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just met the man in February of 2016, so if I did play a big role in his life, it was from February of 2016 up until 2 months before he left here. No, I mean, he a young man. I'm an old man. He a young man. Well, I mean, the thing with me and him was just business.
Have no friends like that.
Yeah, no, never.
No. He probably would have got a whooping if he was around me. No.
And plus, he too busy going from city to city to city to city doing what he doing for me to try to even really get him straight on anything. Because I don't know if it's in his mind or what's going on with him in his dream.
It's like this.
But you can't be other people that's already here.
It's like he said on his post. My mama taught me. My mama didn't teach me checkers. She taught me chess
moves. I heard that.
And evidently, you didn't learn how to play chess too well.
Yeah, because every wrong thing you doing is coming back on you.
It's coming back on you. Checkmate on you, Vann. It's
coming back on you, man, because you out here doing things to people that is unbelievable. From what I heard the past 2 weeks, I heard so much on you. Is unbelievable. And I ain't talking about the old stuff. I'm talking about what's new. That's the reason why I'm sitting here right now, to let everybody know. If you out there doing what you was doing before and cheating people out of their money, taking their money, for those reasons, you are wrong. You should never do that to people.
And using your name.
Because I know I wouldn't do that. And I haven't never thought about doing it like that. That's why for me, it's really tripped out for you to be even doing. You got something good going, but you gonna mess it up with lies and taking people money. Come on, man. Come on.
Your name.
And then I come to find out you using my name to do it. Wrong answer already. That's why I'm sitting here letting everybody know who need to know. If you trying to deal with Andre Vann right now, I'm telling you right now to leave him alone. He needs to think about what he's have done to people. It's just unbelievable. And like I say, this is not going to be the first video about Andre Vann, because I want to make sure everybody understand how I actually really met him, what he had done, some of the things he have said. And because when he came to me, I feel sorry for the man, because he came to me telling me about how they doing this to him and they doing this to him. And I'm like, man, that don't make no sense for people to do you like that. It's something to talk about, and I'm gonna let people know.
We got a story for you.
But
today
is the first day we do this video to let everybody know to look out for him. He didn't scam me. That's one thing I can say. He didn't.
From us.
I ain't got nothing to give him. Only thing I have gave him is a chance to do some music with me, so we can do something. And that was that second coming album we were supposed to do that don't look like it's even going to happen because of the things that's coming back right now, the wrong and crooked things he's being accused of right now. And why would other people even get on TV to even say that about him if you're not doing that? What reason do they have to lie? Especially when it's their finances that you hurting. You messing people up, man. You can't be doing that out here. That's very dangerous. I don't know if you really understand or if you really care, but man, you playing a dangerous game, and somebody gonna get hurt behind this game you playing. But I want people to know I ain't got nothing to do with nothing you doing out there. If you using my name out there, and I got more people just like today, I got some new stuff, and they showing me the paper we had that I had signed for you. They even got it on the computer showing you to show people this paper, man, and trying to get away with whatever you trying to do, but it ain't gonna work with me. That's why I'm here on this video now, to let people know you wrong and you should have never done that. But this ain't the end of this topic, because this is gonna go on for a while. Because you shouldn't have done what you done, dude. Because I don't play that, and I don't believe in taking people's money like that. That's wrong. So if you done that, I feel sorry for you.
Next question. I believe so. For us to talk to his mother on 3 different occasions and the voices was different each time, I believe so. And then for the people he talked to and then give us the phone and say this is them or this, that, and the other, I believe so. He has other people involved in the things that he's doing.
Okay.
Right now, what about Jermaine Jackson? Now, there's a good question. What about Jermaine Jackson? I really believe my cousin right now, I don't know if he's looking at this laughing about it, or, why I'm saying laughing about it, because it might kind of humor him for somebody to try to pattern themselves after him. It might be humor to him to see or have her. I don't know, because I haven't had a chance to really talk to my cousin yet about this dude. I did try to call and contact some of my family members so I can kind of find out about him in the first place. And I told him I was going to do that. But Jermaine right now, he's not saying anything. I don't know if he know what's going on really or whatever. But and I know he don't want to be involved in nothing that's going on like this, period. Because he's a businessman. He's a well-known musician. He got his whole life of doing what he's been doing. And I know for a fact, for him to try to deal with something like that, I know he ain't trying to even be a part of it.
And Jermaine would.
They don't live like that. They don't have to do that. So they don't.
And he claims his kids.
Yeah, and he definitely claims his kids.
And he claims his family,
And like I say, for him, the way he even came to me, and I'm looking at him, he did favor to me. I mean, hey, I wear glasses, so I got an excuse. But he do kind of favor. For me, he when I looked at him, I was like, wow, but I didn't say you my cousin. I mean, I call people cuz. That's a street slang that I do. Maybe he took that the wrong way, he called him cuz because he's not my cousin. I'm talking about Vann Andre. I'm not talking about Jermaine Jackson is my first cousin. We first blood. But for Vann Andre, he's no blood in my family at all. This is what I want people to know. He's not a Jackson at all. That's his stage name that he using, like all the imitators that do Michael. A lot of people I see online, and that's what another thing that tripped me out. I even see online where people using Michael's name as Michael Jackson. Everybody want to be a part of the Jackson thing, which ain't nothing wrong with. It's a beautiful thing. But for him to do what he's doing though, and then to put Jermaine in it, Jermaine don't have nothing to do with this guy. I know that for a fact. And like I told him, you don't need Jermaine to vouch for you, dude. Jermaine got his own thing. He's doing his own business and his own thing. He's not gonna vouch for you, especially if he found out you doing stuff like this to people. Come on, dude, get real. This is the real world. What world are you in? Because I'm in the real world and I ain't got time to play no games with you like this. But we gonna find out what's going on with you, man, because something ain't right. Well, it would have been only if we would have had the second coming out, but now the second coming ain't coming out because of the things I done found out about Andre Vann and what's going on and how he's taking that music that he's got. I done 10 songs. It took me 2 weeks to do 10 songs for this guy. Just 2 weeks. I did the demo. It's actually a demo of the album that we're gonna do that he's supposed to be rehearsing on and working on now, so we can finish doing everything to it and getting it finished and done. But now that he done what he done, it's never. I don't think it's gonna never be done. And people calling me almost every day right now, asking me some of the stuff that he's been putting out there since he left here. And I'm like, man, ain't none of that's my music, because I'm an old school player. I come from the 70s and stuff. You know what I mean? I come when Earth, Wind, and Fire and them come up. That's where I come from. I come from where the Time and Prince and everybody like that. That's where I came up out of. I came up, started in the 70s playing. I've been playing ever since. My thing about trying to be famous, yeah, I was out there trying to get known and everything else, but I did it the right way. I didn't do it the way he's doing it. This is that new computer thing going on. This is what he doing. You know, he's very smart at what he do. He stay on that computer 24/7. Sometimes he don't even sleep. I know that for myself because I done witnessed that myself. Wake up and this dude's still up, tickety-tacking on the computer. He gone. I mean, gone. Eyeball. He got more bags. I can go grocery shopping with him sometimes. I shouldn't talk about nobody's eyes because I got big ones. But he has got bags. I can go buy a whole thing of groceries with them eyeballs because he up all night.
Stay tuned for part 2. We'll have more information of Andre Vann.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.